Hi, everybody. I'm Hugh Johnson, the chairman of Hugh Johnson Advisors. It's nice to be back with you, talking to you about what's going on with our organization, our firm. I'm going to talk about the firm, and I'm going to talk not much about the financial markets. But most of you have received a letter. Some were a little bit confused by the letter, which is a step that we have to take pursuant to the merger that we're about to complete. To undertake between ourselves, Hugh Johnson Advisors, and Bender Lane Advisors. As you know from the letter, and as you know from some of the other communications we've had with you, we're going to merge the two companies under the we call it a holding company or an LLC, a limited liability company, called JNB Advisors. I will be the chairman of JNB Advisors. And underneath JNB Advisors, we're going to have two companies. One is Bender Lane Advisors, which I just mentioned, and also Hugh Johnson Advisors, which is going to continue. Many of you have been puzzled or asked, really, what's going to happen to Hugh Johnson Advisors? Is it going to go away? Well, no, it's not going to go away. Hugh Johnson Advisors is going to continue as is. And when I say Hugh Johnson Advisors is going to continue, I really mean that all of the people that you've been working with at Hugh Johnson Advisors are going to continue to work with Hugh Johnson Advisors and continue to work with you. Secondly, the methodology that we use, the way we manage money, that's not going to change in any way. There'll be no change there. We're going to continue to manage your assets in hopefully an effective way, which is consistent with the methodology which we developed over many, many years. So there's really, if I were to say, the bottom line is Hugh Johnson Advisors is going to continue. There's not going to be any change. There's not going to be any change in the people, not any change in the people that are working with you on managing your assets, and certainly no change in the methodology which we use to manage your asset. Really, bottom line, nothing changes. There are only a couple of changes that are really going to occur, and they're really not going to be very noticeable. And one is we're going to change locations. We're all, meaning Bender Lane Advisors and Hugh Johnson Advisors, going to be in the same location. We are moving to the location currently occupied by Bender Lane Advisors. In other words, there are going to be two parts. So we're going to move in with Bender Lane Advisors. That's one change. The other change is, which is what makes this sort of interesting and in many ways very, very exciting for us, is that Bender Lane Advisors has really significant tax and financial planning services, capabilities. They have really good people, and so they're going to add to what we do for you by giving us that tax and financial planning services, which we always want to bring to your attention, not only bring to your attention, to make available to you and help us in our financial planning for you and your futures. The bottom line, I know you've had questions. People have asked what's going to happen to the people here, including myself, and the answer is nothing is going to change. You're still going to have Hugh Johnson Advisors, you're going to have all the people, you're going to have the methodology, and we're going to even have more in the form of tax and financial planning services. So we look at this as being a really, not only an exciting time, but a very positive time, and a positive time not just for us, that's not important, but for you, our clients. So thanks very much for your questions, your concerns, your ongoing questions, and particularly your ongoing confidence in us. Look forward to many, many years of working with you and managing for your successful financial future. Thanks very much, and it's great to be with you once again.